The Health and Fitness Association wrapped up their trade show on March 18th, and I have some highlights for you. Men's Journal tested some supplements, and they picked their best whey protein. And Yahoo Health tested 22 online fitness programs, and we'll talk about them in a little bit. The news is next. Stand by. Welcome to Fitness News Brief, episode number 30. My name is Jeff. Let's get right into the articles. If you're not familiar with the Health and Fitness Association, they are one of the premier trade journals of the fitness industry. I'm relatively new to the professional side of fitness, so I'm a little bit familiar with the Health and Fitness Association, but this is my first year experiencing their trade show. But I want to understand it went off really good. They have some excellent public speakers going on. Let me get my screen shared with everybody, and I'll turn you on to the Health and Fitness Association. Also have some really good other news articles for you, but I will touch on a little bit of highlights from the HFA show. So just wanted to show their main page, their page to you here. It's excellent. I'll leave links in the description of the video below so everybody can come over here and check this out. Even if you're a fitness beginner or just an average fitness consumer, it's always good to know about these trade journals and these excellent publications and groups that are in the professional side of the fitness industry, just in case you decide to step up your game a little bit and patronize some of their businesses. But the trade show for HFA is a highlight for all the manufacturers, equipment manufacturers, to show off their new fitness equipment, whether it be home gym, commercial gym, or whatever. HFA show has it all there, and we will touch on some. I seen a YouTube video the other day from one of my favorite home gym guys. Is actually Home Gym Reviews. Name's Coop. He was there, and he went over some of the better equipment that was there, some of the releases and things like that. So I'll leave some links in the description of this video so you guys can check out his YouTube video and see what he highlighted there at the trade show. But get yourself familiar with this. These trade journals for the fitness industry are excellent to follow, even if you're just an average fitness consumer. It's good to know these things, and good to get to know some of the people in the industry that on the professional side of the industry. So let me click on this one here, and this was one of the highlights that I wanted to share with everybody. Mark Wahlberg was there at the show. If anybody knows Mark Wahlberg, he's a big fitness guy, always stays in shape, good Christian guy, talks all about fitness in his life and things like that. So he was there at the show, but the some of the releases there, they touched on AI a lot at this show by what I was reading, and trust me, I've read all kinds of articles that I couldn't fit into a 20-minute newscast for you guys. So trust me, if you just throw a prompt into Google Gemini or something like that, you will come up with so many things about the trade journal, about the trade show. You could read for days. So trust me, it was really good. eGym debuts Smart Strength series. I know, I think I have it here somewhere. Garmin had some highlights there at the show, but eGym. So Life Fitness, Hammer Strength, Hammer Strength and Life Fitness are all one. Life Fitness are all one company now. They merged a couple years ago. They're a fitness equipment manufacturer for home gym and commercial gyms, but they introduced AI engine in their into their new equipment. Let's scroll down a little bit, got some more. Echelon expands connected fitness ecosystem with recovery. Recovery was huge at the show by what I understand from the reading that I've done. And a couple videos back I touched on recovery as one of the added perks that commercial gyms are providing to their members. So recovery is big in the fitness industry these days, so keep your eyes out for added value from your commercial gym and your personal trainers providing you with recovery options at your commercial gyms. But go over. You can check this article out here. I'll definitely leave a link in the description of the video below, so you guys can check this out. But there's so much to read and see about the HFA show in San Diego this year for 2026. It's just way too much to fit into a short video. So let me click on this one here. This was another highlight. I've never heard of MyZone till now. I'm very familiar with Garmin, Apple, Sun2, Polar, all these other gear and smart tracker manufacturers, but I've never heard of MyZone. So I did a little bit of reading, but they had a big showing at the show this year. So they have a lot that came out. Apparently it's a really good app, and now it's integrating with Garmin. So if you're a Garmin user for your tracker, and Garmin Connect for your Garmin apps and things like that, you might want to check this out. MyZone is the name of the app, but they're integrating with Garmin, and I did read somewhere that they are coming out with a new tracker for everyone. It's going to be like the Fitbit, a little bit more of an entry-level tracker instead of a super-duper in-depth tracker like a Garmin. But they are relatively new to the scene, and excellent. They had an excellent showing at the HFA show this year. So moving on to some of my other news highlights for today. Men's Journal tested supplements, and this was a really good read, so I felt like sharing it with everybody. They tested a lot of supplements, but they highlighted their best whey protein. So let me find out which one that one is for you. It's called Momentous. Best protein powder overall, Momentous Whey Protein Isolate. Momentous Whey Protein Isolate is our choice for the best overall protein powder. I wish they would have put a little bit more of what other supplements that they actually tested, maybe gave us a top 5, but they did give us the top whey protein that they chose as their number one protein supplement, and they chose Momentous Whey Protein, and they give you the key features here, which is 20 grams of protein per serving. Protein source is grass-fed whey protein isolate. Different flavors: chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, mint chocolate, spiced chai, chocolate coconut, pure cinnamon, and unflavored. I usually go for the unflavored supplements and things like that, and the like the Tailwind endurance fuel that I use for my morning electrolyte supplement. I always choose the unflavored ones. It's just a little bit better for me, but of course you choose which ones you want to choose. But they did choose their number one whey protein, and it is Momentous Whey Protein Isolate. So moving on to my next one, this was Yahoo, and this one was on March 23rd. They tested the best online workout programs, and they came up with their 22 best for 2026, and they are listed in this article here. I won't go over all of them for everybody, but I'll definitely leave a link in the description below for everybody to come over here and check it out, so you can see which ones they tested, the pros and cons of each one. But what I do know is they broke it into different fitness genres, like Pilates and things like that, whichever your preferred fitness program is. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. Out of 22 different ones, they picked their best and their favorites for each fitness genre. So moving on to my last news article for today on the nutrition side of everything. I thought this one was really good, and I may try this one myself. I'm looking for I'm looking for some good anti-inflammatory diet programs and nutrition in my life. So I thought I'd share this one with everybody. And this was from Eating Well magazine, published on March 24th, 2026. 30-day no sugar added, high protein anti-inflammatory meal plan created by a dietitian. Enjoy a month of delicious high protein anti-inflammatory meals, all without any added sugar. So I thought that I would share this with everybody. We'll touch on just to highlight right quick. This 30-day plan is set at 1,500 calories with modifications for 2,000 calories. Each day provides at least 79 grams of protein and 28 grams of fiber to promote satiety. And this plan prioritizes lean protein, no added sugar, and anti-inflammatory foods. Me personally, I think I would definitely go for the 200 calorie and try to make up those extra 500 calories in pure solid protein. You should probably get a little bit closer to about 0.8 of a gram of protein, or up to a gram of protein per body weight for whatever your body weight is. So that's kind of a industry standard for a level of protein intake for your nutrition level. 1 gram-ish of protein per pound of body weight. If you weigh 200 pounds, you should get close to 200 grams of protein per day in your diet. And if you do it right, it's not too hard. Good solid hard animal proteins, cottage cheese. I've become a big fan of cottage cheese lately. I never thought I would like it. I haven't had cottage cheese since I was a child, and my mom used to eat cottage cheese when I was a kid. Wasn't a big fan back then, but looking for high protein sources for snacks throughout the day, I decided to try it. Decided that, hey, this isn't that bad. So I got a couple cups, and I've been eating a cup per day. The little cups of Daisy cottage cheese is about 3 ounces, and it's got 17 grams of protein. So it's an excellent snack to get you going in the morning to help bump up your protein levels. So that's going to be it for me for today's newscast. Again, stop over here and check out these links. Absolutely go over here and check out the Health and Fitness Association trade show. Now, this is just their trade show link, so I'll leave a link to their actual website here. I talked about them in one of my earlier videos. They put out an article about the level of money that consumers are going to pump into the fitness economy in 2026, and the numbers are really staggering at how much this industry is going to, people are going to put into their fitness in this industry for 2026. So I'll leave some links to these articles for everybody to come over here and check them out. That's going to be it for me for this fitness news broadcast. So if you found this information informative, educational, or entertaining, please leave me some comments, like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. The best way to support the channel is comment, like, subscribe, and share. I want to remind everybody about the 100 subscriber giveaway. So as soon as we get to 100 subscribers, I'll be doing a small giveaway for everybody, so you'll get a chance to win out of that. And so get subbed up and stay tuned for that. And thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.